Lawyers Helping Warriors is a law firm based here in Albuquerque that offers legal services to veterans in the area of veterans disability benefits. Joining us now is David Standridge, the managing attorney at the Justice Legal Group, to tell us more. Thank you for joining us. This is I think, a very small niche in sort of practicing law. So
it is.
What drew you to doing the Veterans Affairs?
Sure, yeah, doing veterans disability benefits, practicing that area started for me back in 2007 when Congress changed the law to allow lawyers to really help veterans who are seeking their disability benefits. And so I jumped in on that, did a lot of pro bono work to start off, and got my license and went forward, and now here we are helping out a lot of veterans and assisting the community.
That's great. And are there any special certifications that you have to do to practice in this field of law?
Yeah, there are. You have to be a VA certified representative.
Okay.
So I had to get my certification there, and then I also obtained a license with the Court of Appeals for Veterans Claims, which is like the Supreme Court in the VA system.
Okay. Well, so what are some of the ways that veterans obtain these benefits? I mean, fortunately, I didn't have I have family in the military, but we never had to deal with this before, but lots of New Mexicans have to deal with this.
Right. There are a lot of veterans here in New Mexico, and really what you have to do is you have to have a current disability. It has to be somehow service connected to something that occurred during your time in service. And then you have to show what level of disability you're at now. The biggest hurdle that most veterans face is being able to demonstrate that their current disability is somehow connected to some event that occurred during their service.
Yeah, and we do have a lot of veterans on the show, and oftentimes they talk about PTSD, and that it's sometimes, I mean, you can't really manifest it in the way that a physical injury would manifest.
Right.
So what are some of the most common issues that you deal with? I'm assuming you cross PTSD quite a bit.
Right, you're absolutely right. And PTSD and MST, military sexual trauma, those are usually the two biggest things that we're seeing come in through our firm. And part of that is because these fellas, from Vietnam and the Korean War era, PTSD wasn't even known then.
Right.
And it wasn't really until the 80s when PTSD came about. And so now they're going back, looking at some of these horrific events they had to suffer through, and they're saying, hey, you know what, we have these disabilities and it's caused by PTSD now that we know what it is. So PTSD and MST, military sexual traumas, are kind of what we deal, although we deal with all kinds of disabilities ranging from back injuries and knee injuries and neck injuries, even cancer arising from exposure to Agent Orange.
Sure, yeah, absolutely. And lots of different things that unfortunately our servicemen and women, when they enroll and they enlist and they're serving our country, they're not thinking about this.
Right.
So it's really great that we've got an advocate in their corner,
Absolutely.
In terms of you being there and helping them out with such a niche, like I said,
yes, we love to
niche
advocate.
area of the law.
Yeah, we love to advocate for our veterans, and it's an honor. They served us, and so now we want to serve them and help them get through their disability fight that they're having to deal with.
Right. Well, as we said, lots of New Mexicans that could probably benefit from your service. So how can our veterans learn more?
Sure. Our website is lawyershelpingwarriors.com. Our law firm is the Justice Legal Group, and they can call us at 880-8737.
Okay.
Or they can email us at info@justicelegalgroup.com or visit our website at lawyershelpingwarriors.com.
Fantastic. And of course, folks, we will have information on our website at casa.com. Thank you so much for your service to our veterans.